Hey, what's up, guys? It's Moonstone here, back with another Storytime video. If you like this one, make sure to drop a like on it, and if you're new here, subscribe for more content. So let's get into it. This story actually takes place during my junior year of high school, and it's pretty short, so don't expect anything too long out of this. But yeah, I told quite a few people this story. If you have me in any of your classes, you might know. So, like I said, it's my junior year of high school, and I just got home from school. I had to walk this day, so I was pretty tired. So I came into the house, got my snack like I normally do, and came into my room and took a nap. Because, like I said, I was pretty tired, so I took a nap. 30 minutes roll by of me sleeping, and I hear like a really loud knocking on my door. Like, somebody, there's like a difference between knocking. There's like a knock when somebody wants something from you, it's like a nice knock. There's a like And then there's angry knocks. You know how those are. They're really fast and really loud knocks on doors. And that's the kind of knock that I was hearing. So I wake up from my nap and I open up my door, and it's my stepmom. She's standing there. She's really mad because I accidentally left the trash cans out in the front yard. Not in the front yard, but like in front of the street so that so the trash guys can come by and pick it up, put it in their trucks and drive away and shit. So I accidentally left it out there, and she was getting really mad at me about that. So I'm like, okay, it's fine, just calm down. I'll go deal with it. So I go out, get out of bed, open up the garage, go out there, pull in the trash can and everything. Then I come back and go back to sleep because, I only got 30 minutes of a nap. I need more of a nap than that. So I wake up about an hour or something later and go out and go to my bathroom because I just got to take a shit. So I come out of my bathroom and I look over towards the kitchen because I hear them, smell them making something in the kitchen. So I look over there and I see that every single pot and pan is out that we have, which we never do that when we cook. Anybody in this house, they never do that. Which that's automatically like, what the heck? What are they making that they need every single pot and pan for? And not only that, but there's like flour all over the tables. There's just random cooking things all over the table and the counter and everything. I'm like, okay. So I go back to my room, and once it comes about dinner time, they call me out there to come eat. And I look over, and the entire like kitchen is just absolutely destroyed. Things cooked onto the counter and everything, and it looks like it would take a really long time to clean up. And the rule at my house is that if you eat the dinner, then you got to clean up from it, which I usually don't have a problem with that. Except this day, I had a massive problem with that because somebody specifically went out of their way just to make the kitchen as absolutely messy as possible. And nobody ever cooks making their food that messy. And the only one who ever cooks is my stepmom, so kind of had the idea of who made the mess in my kitchen. The kitchen, not my kitchen specifically. So yeah. So I'm looking at it and I decide, you know what? I'm not that hungry. I'm just gonna skip dinner tonight. And when I said that, the look in her eyes, she looked at me and her expression changed from like happy because she's like, oh yeah, look, he's gonna have to clean this kitchen and everything, to just completely like anger. She starts going off on me about, oh, you just don't want to clean the kitchen because it's dirty and you would have to clean it up. And I'm like, I never said that specifically. How did you know that, by the way? And she was, well, I never said how did you know that, but like still, there's only one way she would have known that because she specifically went out of her way to do that. That's the only reason that she would get mad at me and say that. So yeah, she's already upset about this. So I just go back to my room and I'm sitting there and I just go to sleep because it's already pretty late at night. And like I said, I got up from my naps, went to sleep and everything because I was not feeling good during those times. So I was just asleep all the time. So I went back to sleep and woke up around, I don't know, 12 o'clock at night or something. Kitchen's still like somewhat messy, so whoever went and cleaned it up didn't do a great job. So I'm in the kitchen. I come out there, go to the kitchen, and decide I want to make myself some mashed potatoes. because I'm hungry, but like there's not much I can make in there that I could just quickly whip up. The fastest thing I could whip up is some mashed potatoes. So yeah, it's not like an actual potato that I mash up. It's just powdered mashed potatoes. So it's something easy. So I make that up in the pot and everything. And while it's cooking on the pot, my dad comes into the room and he's mad that I'm sitting there making food. He's like, "Oh, so you don't want to eat the dinner because you don't want to clean it up, and now you're out here making your own mashed potatoes." And I was like, "Well, yeah, am I not allowed to have some mashed potatoes?" He's like, "No, you are not. Not right now. You're not eating anything tonight because you didn't want to eat dinner." I'm like, "Okay." So I start putting up the mashed potatoes, and while I'm putting it up, I hear some noises coming around from where my room is. And I look over there, and my dad is literally taking the door off its hinges. And I said, "Whoa, whoa, whoa, what are you doing?" And he says, "I'm taking your door away." I was like, "Why are you taking my door away?" He said, "Because you disobeyed me and you made mashed potatoes." I said, "I never disobeyed you. You never said I can't eat anything tonight." He said, "Well, you still made food after you denied dinner." And I'm like, "Okay, but that's no reason to take my door away." And he didn't care. He didn't listen to my pleas at all. He just took my door away. And yeah, it sucked. I went to sleep. If anybody sleeps with their door open, I don't know what's wrong with you, but that's just wrong. Sleep with your door closed. But yeah, he took my door, and I had to sleep with my door open, actually with no door for like a week. I had no door on my room at all, which that's super creepy and it's just wrong. If anybody of you have children or will ever have children, don't take their door away as a punishment. That's so over the top. There was no reason for him to take that door away. But yeah, week goes by. I finally get my door back, and I think he understood that he went a little bit over the top with that. He said he could have probably thought of something a little less intense than literally taking my door away. Like that's just stupid. But yeah, a whole bunch of other crazy stories come after that, and I'll probably get into those later. But yeah, so that's the video for today. And if anybody liked this one, make sure to drop a like on it. And if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe because I'm seeing there's quite a few views on these videos, but not as many people are subscribing. So yeah, just make sure you subscribe if you haven't already. It's free and it won't hurt you if you do. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this one, and I'll see you guys in the next video. See ya.